1-2-2. That is very low. 1-2. Amherst, Wittenberg. Week 9 testing levels. All right, we're good.
Would like to thank the 16 seniors who are on this year's football team. These 16 seniors have all played a crucial part in this year's team's success. They show leadership, dedication, and perseverance. For most, this will be their last season putting on a helmet and shoulder pads. But like everyone else in the past, they will have the memories that last forever. We wish these 16 seniors nothing but the best in whatever road they choose to go down. Thank you, Connor Meverden, Trey Message, Alberto Sanchez, Colby Winstonson, Nick Flack, Bryson Schmidt, Caden Yeager, Xander Barkey, Oliver Fraza, Eddie Nowinski, Carson Meverden, Chewy Horacek, Henry Egging, Mason Wiersba, George Siegmiller, and Cordell Carlson. Well, good evening, football fans, and welcome to Wittenberg-Birnamwood, home of the Chargers. On behalf of the Wittenberg-Birnamwood School District, welcome to tonight's matchup featuring the Amherst Falcons and your Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers. State law prohibits the use of any alcoholic beverages or tobacco products on school grounds. Persons guilty of violating these rules will be asked to leave and can be ticketed. The WIAA and Wittenberg-Birnamwood encourage good sportsmanship at all sporting events. Sportsmanship is the responsibility of players, coaches, parents, students, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive way. Sportsmanship is the cornerstone of the WIAA and any quality athletic program. We kindly ask that all spectators, including children and students, please remain seated in the bleachers during the game. Children and students should not play under or around the bleachers or on the hill behind the stadium. Due to safety reasons, spectators not following these rules may be asked to leave. If lightning and thunder this evening, there will be a 30-minute weather delay. If there is a delay, we ask spectators to return to your vehicles, not to the school, and that teams will be released into the locker rooms at that time. For the safety of all involved, at no time before, during, or after the contest should unauthorized individuals be inside the boundaries of the fence surrounding the field. Thank you for your cooperation. An AED is located in the concession stand in the event that it is needed. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain silent during the presentation of the colors by the American Legion posts of Darling Gunnarsson, post 341 of Birnwood, and Blecker Johnson, post 502 of Wittenberg. It is customary to remain standing and silent until the American Legion has exited the field. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able, remain standing, remove your hats, And place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem by the WBHS Pep Band, directed by Mrs. Jenny Nesky. Thank you, Darling Gunderson, post 341 of Birnamwood, and Blacker Johnson, post 502 of Wittenberg.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wittenberg-Birnamwood High School for Week 9 of the high school football season. Teammates Amelia Warren from beautiful Wittenberg-Birnamwood High School. As the regular season comes to an end here tonight from Wittenberg-Birnamwood, Amherst and Wittenberg, both playoff eligible. We'll see how all that pans out tomorrow morning at about 10 a.m. or so. But Amherst coming off that tough loss against Stratford last week, 34-21. And Wittenberg-Birnamwood with a loss to Marathon last week. WB had a 14-0 lead after the first quarter. Marathon scored a couple of times in the second quarter, and then a single touchdown from the Red Raiders in the second half propelled the Red Raiders to a win over Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Amherst falling last week to Stratford in the conference championship game. Stratford under the tutelage of Brooks Vanderhoof. It was a impressive outing for the Tigers last week. They play Loyal Greenwood to wrap up the conference season tonight. We got 15 games on the network, including 2 of them featuring 2 undefeated teams playing against each other. Oshkosh North will be taking on Notre Dame, and Lake Geneva Badger will be taking on Union Grove. So a lot of good games on the network tonight to wrap up our regular season here on Zaleski Sports. Thank you all for tuning in, and a potential clincher in Medford tonight. Medford and Mosinee trying to get that one live from Medford tonight. So again, you can find all the games ZaleskiSports.com. I think that's the only one that we are awaiting. Yep, sure is. So we appreciate, again, everyone tuning in from wherever you are watching here tonight from Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Amherst in the road, white tops, blue pants, blue numerals. Wittenberg-Birnamwood in their home green jerseys, gold pants.
66, Henry Eking.
Jason Rick, the head coach for the Chargers. Of course, Mark Lusick on the Amherst side. We've seen Wittenberg a couple of times here on the network. An overtime loss to Stratford on a field goal, and then they took down Loyal Greenwood in a barn burner. In a barn burner against LG, Loyal Greenwood, a couple of weeks ago. So Amherst will be kicking off from right to left as you watch on your screen. Appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Just a little after 7 o'clock here in Marathon County. When it comes to real estate, you need someone you can trust to know every town, street, and deer trail in the area. Brett Favor of Hoff Favor Real Estate is here for you. Whether buying, selling, or just curious about real estate values, reach out to Brett Favor today. Tyler Loken will kick it away for Amherst, working right to left on your screen tonight. Week 9 of the high school football season about to kick off here on Zaleski Sports. Loken with the left hand up and the swing of the right leg, and we are underway here in Wittenberg. Bounces at the 10 and going to be handed off on the reverse, and it's fumbled, and Amherst falls on top of it. The reverse tried to Caden Yeager. Caden fumbled it, and Amherst will start deep in Wittenberg-Birnamwood territory at the 19-yard line. Ball at the 19 for Amherst. First mistake of the night goes to Wittenberg-Birnamwood. And now Michael Gladusky and the Falcon offense will have it, starting their first possession in the red zone. Aiden Nerdahl to Gladusky's left side. Cook and Perkins to the left. Sully in motion from left to right. Shotgun formation, hands off to Aiden Nerdahl off the right side, cuts back to the right, he walks into the end zone. Touchdown Amherst. 12 seconds into the game to get a turnover and a score from 19 yards out. Aiden Nerdahl starts it off for the Falcons, 6-0 Amherst. Aiden Nerdahl off the right side. Made one cut move to the outside, and into the end zone he went. 12 seconds in, a turnover and a touchdown. Now Tyler Loken in to attempt the PAT. Michael Gladusky to hold it. Good snap, good hold. Loken's kick is up, and it is perfect. 11:48 to go, first quarter. Amherst leads at 7-0. You watch high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
In the beginning of the first quarter.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production job at Wapaka Foundry. Make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
All right, the kickoff back here for Tyler Loken. A high and overhand kick going to be taken again at the 10. It's bounced and picked up at the 8. And the coverage team for Amherst right there waiting for him all the way back to the 5. He lost 3 yards. Xander Barkey on the return.
Chargers offense, first down and 10 to throw, 6-yard line.
Wittenberg starting at their own 6-yard line, full out's backfield, and cuts to the outside, and a whole head of steam, and there he goes, tripped up by Loken. Big carry there for Caden Yeager up to the 31-yard line. 25 yards on the carry off the right side. And Tyler Loken saved a touchdown there on the first offensive play for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Good job getting out of the shadows of their own end zone. Hands it up off the left side. He's going to be met there. And stood up. They'll give him a yard on the play to the 32-yard line.
Freeze on the carry. Gain of about 1 on the play.
And beautiful night for week 9 of the high school football season. Just think back all the way to week 3, and it was about 40 degrees, and then the next week it was up in the 80s. Fumble on the ground again. And a loss of back to the 29. The official on the near side. There we go. Back to the 29. It's going to be 3rd and 11 here. 3rd and 12 for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Trips to the near side, receiver to the far side. Back to pass. Pressure's on right away. Flushing out to his left. Hit as he throws it, and it's going to fall incomplete. And a 3 and out after the great start for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. The Chargers will have to punt it away. And an injury, a little slow getting off the field after the hit. And now the Chargers will punt it away. 10:05 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Falcons. A good start to the drive on the carry by Caden Yeager. Stalled out after that. Low snap, pressure on. And it's going to be taken by Vaquera. And he's going to be taken down at the 37-yard line or so. Very unconventional. A short punt. Vaquera found it in his lap, and he took it in to about the 37-yard line. Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality that you can trust. Aiden Nerdahl just a touch late on the pressure on the punt. Lusick and Hodges to the left side, Cannon the tight end, Perkins and Cook, and Sully's in motion again from right to left this time. Shotgun for Gladowski, hands up to Nerdahl, this time off the left side, cuts back in, breaks another tackle, and he's off again inside the 15. Running through the arm tackles of the Chargers, they'll put them up to the 11. First and 10 from the 11 for Amherst. Amherst will need help this week. According to the analytics, they'll need some help to get a number 1 seed for the playoffs next week. But again, all that will be figured out tomorrow morning, throughout the night tonight, and released tomorrow morning with the bracket release show. Michael Gladowski off the left side. He's going to fall near the 6. And it's going to be second down coming up here for Amherst.
Gain of about 6 on the play.
And the WIAA with a new formula this year for the playoffs. Again, that'll all be decided and figured out. And then once that is pushed through, then we will have brackets put up at Zaleski Sports on our social media pages tomorrow as well. Gladowski in the shotgun. Going to keep it himself off the left side. He is tripped up into the end zone. Touchdown for Michael Glodowski, 6 yards out, and the Falcons lead 13-0 with 8:37 to go here in the first quarter. Popping pads at the line of scrimmage, that's for sure. The last number of years that these two teams have played, it's been one-score games down to the end. A couple of years ago, it was a walk-off kick. That was the year that Amherst got scrubbed of all those of the wins in 2022. That was a walk-off win on a field goal here. And a couple of goal line stands for the Chargers the last couple of years. The PAT is good. 8:37 to go, first quarter. Amherst 14, Wittenberg-Birnamwood nothing. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Aiden Nerdall, Michael Glodowski getting the job done on offense for Amherst. The defense coming through again. And Tyler Loken will kick it away. Fall right in front of Barkey again. Tries the left side this time. And flag comes in. The far side.
There's a flag down on the field.
Going to be a holding penalty on the Chargers.
Holding against the Chargers. Chargers offense on first down and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Davis on the carry. 10-11 play by Blanker. Gain of about 3, and it'll be second down and 7 for Wittenberg-Birnamwood.
Eight minutes to go here in the first quarter. 4 receivers split out, 2 each side for the Chargers. Back to pass across the middle, has him across the middle, intercepted by Sully Perkins. Returning it along the far sideline. He's going to be chased out of bounds at the 10.
Pass intercepted by Perkins.
And Amherst will have it again inside their own inside the Charger 15-yard line. Tried to go back across his body on the attempt to Yeager, and Sully Perkins walked right in front of it. Sully comes up hobbling a little bit as he heads to the sideline. First and 10 for Amherst at the 9. So it's first and goal. Glodowski and Nerdall. Nerdall up the middle. Aiden untouched. Plows over the defender into the end zone. Nerdall from 9 yards out, and Amherst scores again. 7:39 to go in this first quarter. And it's 20-0 Amherst. Tyler Loken in again. Is up, and it is good again. Couple of turnovers, couple of touchdowns for Amherst. It's 21-0 Falcons, 7:39 to go in the first quarter. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Head over to Whitetail Lanes after this game is over for great food and a wonderful family atmosphere await you at Whitetail Lanes in Amherst Junction. Pizzas, burgers, sandwiches, wraps, appetizers, soups, and so much more. Lunch and dinner are served at Whitetail Lanes on Highway Q in Amherst Junction. Loken again. Bounces again and going to be picked up at the 5-yard line. And Jesse Blanker on the tackle for the Falcons.
Working on the return, tackle on the play by Blanker. Chargers on first down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Full house backfield for the Chargers. 7:31 to go here in the first quarter. And up the middle, off the left side. No, on the corner now. And Yeager sprints along the far sideline. Still on his feet. Is going to be taken out of bounds at the Amherst 45-yard line.
Yeager knocked out of bounds by
another big gainer.
First down.
There's going to be a timeout called by the Falcons. Coach Spadoni upset with his defense. We'll take a break. 7:21 to go, first quarter. 21-0 Amherst. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, 1st and 10 here for Wittenberg-Birnamwood after the big gainer from Caden Yeager. And full house backfield for the Chargers. And it's going to be another timeout for the Falcons. Coach Lusick that time calling that timeout. And we'll keep it here and remind you that now's the time for that new roofing project you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for that brand new roof for your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing in Amherst. So you can get you some score updates here on Zaleski Sports tonight. A lot of games for you. Edgar and Abbotsford. Edgar will have it 1st and goal as they start the second quarter in Edgar. Scoreless. What else we got? Spash and Marshfield with a Spash needs a win to get in tonight. Marshfield up 13-0 on Stevens Point. 1st and 10 here for the Chargers. And the ball's on the ground again. And Amherst says they have it. The 3rd turnover of the first quarter. And it is Falcon football. Third turnover of the first half of this first quarter. And Amherst will take it over again at the 46. No, they'll put it at the 47. Cadott 6, Unity nothing. St. Mary Catholic needs a win to get in. They're taking on New Holstein. Wisconsin Rapids looking for their first win. Doesn't look like they'll get it. Down 14-0. Kaukauna and Appleton East scoreless. And from Waupaca County, it's Xavier 3, Waupaca nothing. More score updates here in just a moment. Dylan Cook in motion. Back to pass. Is Gladowski looking wide open is Yakush. He's got it at the 30. And he trips over. And he trips. And it's going to be a first down. Caden Yakush with a big gainer there. Wide open up to the 21-yard line.
First down at the Chargers, 21-yard line.
DC Everest 8, Eau Claire Memorial 7. Pittsfield needs a win, and they would get in 6-0 over Pacelli. I think Pacelli may already be in. Badger 7, Union Grove nothing. That's a conference championship with those two teams undefeated. Colby 7, Waiwega Fremont 6. And Notre Dame and Oshkosh North here in just a moment will get you that score. Gladowski again with it. Back to pass again. Across the middle this time. It's broken up. Good defense. Perkins, the intended receiver.
Intended for Perkins on the play.
Good defense by senior Caden Yeager. Oshkosh North 7, Notre Dame 7 from Titan Stadium. Conference championship game of 2 undefeateds. Stratford all over Loyal Greenwood tonight. Gladowski back in the shotgun with Aiden Erdahl to his left. High snap, hands up to Aiden off the right side. Stiff arms his way to a first down. He's in again for the touchdown. 6:25 to go here in the first quarter. Amherst scores for the fourth time, third time off of a turnover. And the Falcons lead 27-0 here with 6:25 to go in the first quarter. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Good snap, good hold, and Tyler's kick is good. 6:25 to go in the first quarter. 28-0 Amherst. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
All Falcons here so far in the first quarter. Besides a couple of big runs from Caden Yeager, Wittenberg's offense has not done anything so far tonight. Three takeaways for Amherst, a couple of fumbles, and an interception. And looking to kick it away again here for Amherst. Be taken at the 14-yard line for Yeager. And he's going to be taken down there at about the 16 or 17-yard line. Talon McCormick on the tackle. And the Chargers will have it again at their own 17-yard line. Amherst Family Foods continues to serve the community as a full-service grocery store with fresh, local produce and so much more. With a hot food selection, dairy, frozen foods, produce, fresh fruits, veggies, and drinks. Get your groceries at Amherst Family Foods. Going to keep it himself off the right side up to the 20-yard line. Bo Davis on the carry.
Chargers went on second down.
6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Halfway through the first quarter. Four receivers set again. 3 far, 1 near. And handed up the middle. A big gainer there. Vaquero, the last one. Broken tackle. And flag comes in at the 45-yard line. Alberto Sanchez on the carry.
The flag is down on the field.
Holding her face mask, we'll see. They're going to move it up. Penalty on Amherst up to the 50.
Against Amherst.
Put her right at midfield.
The Chargers first down and 10 at midfield.
First and 10 for Wittenberg-Birnamwood right at the 50-yard line. Second man through for Yeager, tries to get the edge, breaks one arm tackle. He's going to be taken down. Another flag comes in at the 41-yard line.
Yeager on the carry.
An injured Falcon down there as well.
Injury down on the field.
Talked to longtime athletic trainer Jody Waltenberg today. I've known Jody for a long, long time. 27th football season here at Amherst for Jody.
Walk off the field.
And penalty is going to be a block in the back on Wittenberg-Birnamwood. That's going to be first and 11. First and 11 back to the Chargers 49-yard line.
11 from their own 49-yard line.
Able to reminisce a little bit with Jody and all the great athletes that she's seen in her time, not just at Amherst, but all around the state. Davis keeps it himself off the left side, pitches it back to Yeager, tries the stiff arm, gets the edge. He'll get back maybe to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeager on the carry, tackle on the play by Loken.
And I'll give him no gain on the play. Second and 11, right at the penalty spot. 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. Amherst leads it 28-0. Scoring 3 times on takeaways and once on a short punt. Had good field position, and then the score. 4 receivers again, trips to the near side. Flag comes in, and a delay of game will be called on the Chargers. Second and 16 coming up. Great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you flying with us at Amherst School District?
Chargers on second down and 16.
Back to pass again. Stepping up is Davis. Rolling out to his right. Has a man. It's going to be tipped away by Logan Hintz.
Incomplete. Intended for Fraser on the plane, knocked down by
Fraser, the intended receiver. Good pass, though, on the move. Hintz able to poke it away. Third down and long with 4:12 to go in the first quarter. Ball back at the Charger 44-yard line. And have had a couple of chunk gainers, but have been their own worst enemy on a couple of penalties. Back to pass. Finds Yeager, tries to get the edge, and he's going to be stood up. I believe Tony Vaquera on the tackle up to the 46-yard line. Tony Vaquera there for Amherst. It's going to be fourth down and long with 3:55 to go and counting here in the first quarter. Call JG Plumbing for all your residential or commercial plumbing needs. As your local Amana dealer, you can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing of Amherst. Logan Hintz back to return for the Falcons. Logan had the 2 interceptions against WIAA of Fremont 2 weeks ago to seal that close win. Line drive punt. Hintz is going to take it at the 22-yard line. And he's going to be taken down there. Good job on the punt coverage by the Chargers.
Barkley's hit, turned by Hintz.
He backed up to the 23 and then he moved back again to the 22. First and 10 for Amherst at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Yeah, we had it last week. There was a penalty they had at the 45.5-yard line for one play, and then they moved it back to the 46, and then it was first and 10 for Amherst. Glodowski and Nerdahl in the backfield. Back to pass. Looking for the home run for Dylan Cook, and overshot him. Bo Davis on the defense. It's going to be second and 10 coming up. Got a beautiful night here in Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Week 9 of the high school football season. Amherst 7-1 coming in. The Tigers of Stratford still their Achilles heel. Brooks Vanderhoof a big week last week for the Tigers. Glodowski again hands it up the middle for Nerdahl. Got popped a couple of times, and a flag comes in. With 3:06 to go. It's going to be a holding penalty. Back judge with a nice toss. It's going to be a face mask. It looked like a holding from the initial contact or initial signal, but a face mask is going to be called. First down for Amherst.
Falcons, first down.
3:06 to go. Clock runs here in the first quarter. Glodowski again with Nerdahl flank to his left side. Back to pass. Still looking across and looking for Hodges. Got him in stride. Hodges inside the 20, the 15, roped out of bounds at the 10.
Glodowski's pass complete to Hodges.
Connor Meverden on the tackle, but not after Hodges gets another big gainer for Amherst.
Falcons, first down.
They'll put him at the 12-yard line. First and 10 for the Falcons. .243 with the clock stopped after Hodges was taken out of bounds. Glodowski and Nerdahl. And flag comes in with a false start.
Flag down on the field.
On the Falcons. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. First and 15 coming up here for the Falcons. Late substitution, Cook out, Loken in. As they were getting up to the line in their formation. Gladowski pitched out to Nerdall off the left side. Tyler Loken a big block, and Aiden in again. Gladowski pitched it out to Aiden Nerdall. Tyler Loken, it was the right substitution at the right time to get Loken in. And Loken with the block to spring Aiden Nerdall. And Amherst scores again with 2:36 to go here in the first quarter. 34-0 Falcons. I haven't seen the PAT coming here for Amherst. Tyler Loken in to attempt the PAT. Low snap that time, and it's blocked. And the PAT this time is no good. Came right up the middle. It was just a matter of time. Wittenberg had gotten close a couple of times. But the PAT is blocked that time, and it's 34-0 Amherst. 2:36 to go, first quarter. Watch high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
How about the Marshfield Tigers getting hot at the right time? They're up on Spash 21-7. Spash needs a win to get in, and right now the Panthers looks like they're going to miss out on the 2025 postseason, but we'll keep an eye on that one throughout the night, along with our other 13 games, 14 including this one. And Barkey's going to be tripped out of bounds. Flag comes in along the sideline. That's one thing with a game like this with two teams that are not fond of each other. Officials doing a good job so far, but don't want to get it out of hand on either side. It looks like it's going to be a personal foul on Wittenberg-Birnamwood. It's going to be a half distance. I mean, first down for the Chargers, but not after the personal foul. They'll put them up back to the 11-yard line or so. First and 10 for the Chargers. 2:30 to go, first quarter. Amherst leads at 34-0. Pitches it back out and stayed on his feet. Second down coming up.
Oliveras on the carry. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Run up the middle and another nice gain. Third down coming up. 1:40 to go here in the
Chargers offense left third down and about 3.
Third down and 3 with 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. And offside is going to be called, and it's going to be a We have first down on the penalty.
Offsides against Amherst. That'll be the Chargers' first down.
And in between quarter breaks, we'll have score updates from around Zaleski Sports. Second down coming up with 40 seconds to go.
Oliveras, the gain of 4 on the play.
Oliveras on the carry. Second down and 6 coming up. 30 seconds to go. 4 receivers again. 3 near, 1 far. And Cannon Hodges was waiting for him that time. Hodges with the big tackle on the sack. Third down coming up as we start our second quarter here in Wittenberg-Birnamwood. All Falcons 34-0 as we head to the second. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Score updates here from around Zaleski Sports. Edgar 6, Abbotsford nothing. There in the second quarter. Marshfield 23, Spash 13. Spash looking to punch it in, or they scored maybe the 2-point conversion. Cadott still up on Unity 6-0.
Chargers, third down and 12.
New Holstein 13, St. Mary Catholic 7. Eau Claire North 21, Wisconsin Rapids nothing. Third down long, pressure on, and it's tipped up and incomplete. And fourth down coming up here for the Chargers. Vodusky on the pressure, and the Falcons' defensive line put their big paws up and Kekana nothing, Appleton East nothing. Xavier all over Wapaka, 24-0. DC Everest 23 as Evergreen just kicked out of bounds as soon as I pulled it up. Eau Claire Memorial 7. I was going to fall right at the 39 for Amherst. They'll put it at the 40.
The Chargers bounce. Down to around the Falcons.
Wittenberg-Birnamwood takes a timeout after the punt. And we'll keep it here, get you some more updates. Pittsville 14, Pacelli 7. The Lake Geneva Badgers, the Lake Geneva Badgers 17, Union Grove 7. Looked like Waiwega Fremont 12, Colby 7. As you would expect, Oshkosh North 14, Notre Dame 14. And I think Stratford all over Loyal Greenwood. See if we can get you a score, 35-0 there as well. So, bunch of games, bunch of scores. Check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com. We will not be going up to Florence tomorrow, but Newman Catholic will be at Frederick tomorrow to start the 8-player playoffs, but we do have a link to the WIAA network. Our friends up there, friends up at the WIAA network will have that game for you. So check that out on our website. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 40-yard line. Nerdahl again off the right side. Going to be stood up by a host of Chargers. Falls past the 45 to the 46 and a half-yard line.
Gain of about 6 on the play.
2nd down coming up here for the Falcons. Only Storage serving the Amherst area, offering extra large units for businesses, boats, RVs, or an extra garage. Secure, affordable, and open 24/7. Visit us online to reserve your space today. 2nd and 4 for Amherst. 11:11 to go, 2nd quarter. Gladowski in the pistol. Lusick in motion that time. And he's going to be dropped in the backfield on the option play.
Gladowski, tackle for a loss on the play. Siegmiller.
George Siegmiller on the tackle, one of the seniors on this Charger team.
Amherst facing 3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5, ball at the 45-yard line. McCormick, Cook. Now Lusick moves back. Under 10 on the play clock. McCormick gets onto the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. A late whistle.
Pulling down on the field.
It's going to be a false start, but a very late whistle. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up.
False start against
Ball at the
Amherst.
40-yard line.
Back about 5.
Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Take a look at a game in Chavez Ravine. Blue Jays and Mariners tied at 2. Across the middle looking for Lusick. And it's going to be incomplete as Gladowski got leveled on the pass. It's going to be 4th down coming up here for Amherst. Blue Jays and Mariners tied at 2. They're in the bottom of the 8th in the Pacific Northwest. Good snap, Gladowski. The punt away. And fair catch called for at the 29-yard line. That's where the Chargers will start their next possession. If you're considering a career path, or if you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This brand new addition to our Amherst community is located in the Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporters of the Amherst Falcons. 9:37 to go here in the first half. Four receivers set again. And off the right side, gains a couple.
Oliveira's on the carry.
Oliveira's on the carry. Cannon on the tackle. Second and 7 at the 32-yard line. Three receivers set to the near side, one to the far side. Run up the middle and falling forward. A nice gainer there by Alberto Sanchez, one of the seniors on this team for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Third down and a yard or so.
Chargers will now have third down and 1.
Ball at the Wittenberg-Birnamwood 38-yard line. Judah Cole not in on this defensive possession for Amherst. Helmet off for Judah. Run up the middle, tripped up in the backfield, taken down back there. Looks like
Sanchez tackle for a loss on the play.
Jackson Lutz, I believe, on the tackle.
Looks like Lutz on the tackle on the play, and that'll be facing the Chargers. 4th and 2.
4th and 2 now here for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. 7:55 and counting here in the first half. Three receivers again set to the near side. Davis in the shotgun. Amherst jumped off sides again.
Guns now on the field.
Lutz and Hodges, the
offsides against Amherst.
Lutz and Hodges,
first down.
The two jumpers on that one. First and 10 at the 42. Back to pass. Looking again. Has his receiver over the top. Has caught. Yeager in for the touchdown. Beat his defender Logan Hintz and a perfect pass. 58-yard touchdown, and the Chargers are on the board here in the second quarter. Couldn't have dropped it any better if you were Bo Davis. All touchdowns so far have been to this side of the field. Barkey the kick, and it is good. 7:20 to go here in the first half. Chargers score 34-7. Amherst on top. You're watching high school football presented by Hot Favor Realty.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Postseason volleyball, postseason soccer, and postseason football all begin next week. Tennis state tournament going on this weekend. Had golf last week or earlier this week. All winding down here. State or conference cross country meets yesterday. Speaking of that, the Wittenberg-Birnamwood Chargers girls cross country team, the conference champions yesterday. Amherst and Wittenberg shared. And it's going to be a third timeout called by Amherst. They weren't ready for the onside. I'll keep it here, but Amherst and Wittenberg sharing the Central Wisconsin East Volleyball Conference this year. Get you some more score updates here. Still Edgar 6-0 over Abbotsford with 9 seconds to go in the second quarter. That might be one of the bigger surprises tonight. No, maybe not. Marshall just scored again, 29-15 over Spash. Cadott 6, Unity nothing. 13-7 New Holstein over St. Mary Catholic. Eau Claire North 21-0 over Wisconsin Rapids. Score from the Fox Valley, Appleton East 7, Kaukauna 0. Waupaca has scored 16 straight. It's 24-16 Xavier over Waupaca. Still 23-7 Everest over Memorial, Eau Claire Memorial. Pittsville 20, Pacelli 7. As soon as we get back from that commercial. And now he line drives it. Picked up by Gladowski on a hop at the 14-yard line. And he's going to be driven out of bounds there. Amherst will start their next possession at about the 25-yard line. It might be in halftime down in Union Grove. The Lake Geneva Badgers 17-7 over Union Grove at halftime. Colby 14, Waiawega Fremont 12. Notre Dame leads Oshkosh North 17-14 with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter, or excuse me, the first half. Stratford 44-0 over Loyola Greenwood. Gladowski hands up to Nerdahl off the left side. Dancing around back there was Aiden. No gain on the play. Second and 10 coming up. Amherst stopped for the first time in their last possession. No movement on their first play of their next possession. Dylan Cook out. Liam Connor in for the Falcons. Now in the pistol for Gladowski. 6:40 to go here in the first half. In motion goes Lusick. Off the right side for Aiden. Nerdahl keeps his feet moving. First down for Aiden again. Past the 45 to about the 46-yard line. First down Falcons.
Picks up another Falcons first down.
Just past 8 o'clock here in Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Steve Mabes, Amelia Warren from Wittenberg-Birnamwood High School. Week 9 of the high school football season. Again, brackets will be released tomorrow morning between 10 and 11 a.m. WIAA has a long night ahead of them tonight. Not as bad as it has been, where you have to geographically draw and figure all that out. The divisions were set at the beginning of the year. In motion goes Lusick again. Nerdahl off the right side falls near the 40. They'll give him the 41-yard line. Second down coming up. Get the best tire prices, period, during the factory direct tire sale at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back by online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. On now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Second and 5:20 to go here in the first half. Back to pass on the out route to Lusick. Cal makes the catch near the 45-yard line.
Gladowski's pass complete to Lusick.
It's going to be third down and a yard and a half coming up.
First down.
Third down in a yard, ball at the 45-yard line. Yard and a half, they give him 2. In motion goes Lusick again. Nerdahl off the right side, Aiden breaking tackles again. Bounces to the outside, just able to hang on to the football to the Wittenberg 40-yard line. Good job by Jagger to chase him down. Aiden just able to hang on to that as Jagger. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. First and 10 for Amherst at the Charger 40-yard line. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Glodowski slipped, able to keep his knee off the ground and fall inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
Glodowski with a gain of about 6. Tackle on the play.
Give him 6. He'll be 2nd and 4 with 3:40 to go. Logan Hintz checks back in. Dylan Cook out. Lusick to the far side. Hintz and McCormick to the near side. Glodowski in the pistol with Aiden Nerdahl behind him. Aiden met in the hole immediately. Heard the pads pop on the hit. They'll lose a half a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 4.5 coming up. Big time hit that time by the interior of the Chargers defense.
No gain on the play. Tackle by Westover. Falcons on 3rd down and 4.
If you need an update from Chavez Ravine, all I can say is it's not good. After 1 inning, we'll get you a score update from Dodger Stadium here in a second. Glodowski back to pass. Hit as he throws it again. Looking, end zone, Lusick, touchdown! Stayed in the pocket, did Glodowski. Lusick able to get past his defender. A 34-yard touchdown pitch and catch, and Amherst scores again, 40-7 here in the first half. Michael just able to stay in long enough. .223 to go here in the first half. They had the kicking block out there, and then it looked like they threw it back. Amherst trying to get this back up to 35 here. Amherst going to be in to attempt the 2-point conversion. No timeouts left. Play clock under 10 seconds. Glodowski off to Nerdahl off the right side. Walks in for the 2-point conversion. 42-7 Amherst. 2:23 to go. First half. Falcons lead it by 35. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Michael Glodowski to Cal Lusick. 34-yard touchdown pass. Falcons lead at 42-7 after the 2-point conversion was successful by Aiden Nerdahl. And make sure you check out ZaleskiSports.com, preferably after Monday morning. That will give us an opportunity to really track down and figure out which games we're going to be doing live next week for the postseason for volleyball, soccer, and football. Once we discuss it all and figure it out, Logan a nice kick all the way back to the 5-yard line. And maybe taken down at the 25.
Falcons kick returned by Gagnon.
2:05 and counting here in the second quarter. And 34 in the
first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Notre Dame scored late in that first half. 24-14 over Oshkosh North at the break. Pressure on right away. Davis back to pass. It's going to be on the hook and ladder. It's going to be successful from Yeager.
Davis's pass complete to Yeager. Pitch back to Oliveira.
Oliveira on the hook and ladder there. It's successful for the Chargers with 1:15 and counting here in the first half. Ed Yeager stacked up, and Oliveira was there to get the pitch. 1 minute to go, second quarter. Amherst will start the second half with the ball. Looking for his receiver again along the sideline for Yeager. It's going to be caught. Did he catch it? FAR official is going to say they're going to stop the clock at. It's going to be caught by Yeager. Going to be a timeout called by Wittenberg-Birnamwood.
Timeout on the field by the Chargers.
Another beautiful pitch and catch along that far sideline. Just able to get his backside in there was Yeager again. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, Amherst will start the second half with the football. At halftime, we'll get you score updates and a look ahead. We'll take a look at the volleyball playoff brackets. Again, Amherst and Wittenberg shared the conference title in volleyball this year, and what's their reward? They get to play each other in the second round of the volleyball playoffs. Amherst boys soccer team receiving a 2 seed. They'll take on Pacelli Iola Scandinavia Co-op. But a very tough bracket nonetheless for in that Amherst with Arcadia at the top of that bracket. First and 10 at the 17-yard line for the Chargers. In motion goes Yeager again. Run up the middle. Oliveira on the tackle. And they will use, Wittenberg will use their third and final timeout. 38 seconds to go.
Final timeout of this first half.
Scores here on Zaleski Sports. Again, stay tuned to Zaleski Sports YouTube page and Facebook tomorrow. We'll cut up a couple of highlights of these games and get you all ready. Nothing better than discussing high school football brackets tomorrow, especially around, 2:30 in the afternoon? Yeah. Around 2:30 in the afternoon would be a great time to pull up all your brackets and take a look at them. Volleyball, soccer, football. A couple of good college football games tomorrow, but not in southern Wisconsin. Can't imagine anyway, but seeing crazier things. 2nd and 9 at the 16. Davis back to pass. Pressure on across the middle. It's caught. Oh, it's incomplete on the hit by Hintz. And an injured Charger on that. Had him open across the middle. And on the hit by Hintz. Jarred it loose.
Down on the field.
Got the wind knocked out of him. Might be an understatement on the hit by Hintz, but another good pass there by Davis. Better defensive play there by Logan Hintz. Could be 3rd and 9 when we resume play here. Vander Barkey, I believe, the injured Charger.
You get to see Kasparek walk off the field on his own power. Chargers 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9 here for Wittenberg, back to pass again. Across the middle again, and incomplete. Yeah, out of the hands.
Pass incomplete. In and out of the hands of Fraser.
Fraser, the intended receiver. 10 seconds to go.
Facing 4th and 9.
Quickly up to the line. Looking to get one more playoff here. 4, 3, 2. They do. Back to pass. Pressure on. Rolling out to his left. And it's going to be caught and taken out of bounds. And that'll end our first half. All Falcons here in Wittenberg in the first half. 42-7 Falcons. We'll take a break. Come back. Get your first half recap. Some score updates from around Zaleski Sports. And a look ahead to next week. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The littlest thing.
Welcome back to Wittenberg-Birnamwood High School. The Amherst Falcons lead us here at halftime 42-7. It was 34-0 after the first quarter. 3 takeaways for Amherst in that first quarter and 3 touchdowns off those takeaways. They did score on a short field on a punt, and then in the second quarter, Michael Gladusky to Cal Lusick, scoring on a 34-yard touchdown pass. Some score updates here on Zaleski Sports. Appleton East 7, Kaukauna nothing. I think those guys have the they have the wrong logo on for Appleton East. It's Appleton West, but that's all right. Some other scores here. Halftime, Edgar still 6-0 over Abbotsford. It might be the one of the shockers of the night, but we also have this shocker. 23-15 Marshfield over Spash at halftime. So you got Cadott and, I thought that was the score in Cadott. It is not. See what they got over there. Dan Lau going through the Hard Knocks episode. What are we doing here? Maybe they had to start over? And they may have had an issue there. But Unity 8, Cadott 6. I think Cadott was right on the bubble line as well. New Holstein 13, St. Mary Catholic 7. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Maybe some internet issues down in New Holstein. Eau Claire North 21, Wisconsin Rapids nothing. Already told you the Kaukauna Appleton East score, 7-0. I had a guy wide open, back of the end zone, and incomplete. Kaukauna trying to score. Again, you can find all these games at Zaleski Sports on YouTube. Score update from Waupaca County. Waupaca Comets and Xavier Hawks tonight. Waupaca scored 22 unanswered, 24-22 Xavier over Waupaca at halftime. It is DC Everest 23, Eau Claire Memorial 7. 20-7 Pittsville over Pacelli. Lake Geneva Badgers lead Union Grove 24-7. Battle of unbeatens there. Colby still up on Waiwega Fremont 14-12. Notre Dame and Oshkosh North. It's Notre Dame 24, Oshkosh North 14 at halftime. And then Stratford all over LG to start the second half 44-0. Again, unfortunately unable to bring you the Mosinee Medford game due to internet not being provided, but we'll figure it all out. So again, the football brackets released tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And then we'll post all 7 brackets on Zaleski Sports on social media for you to view. 8-player football playoffs start tomorrow. All games at 1 p.m. We'll have somebody down in Tri-County shooting highlights. And then our friends over the We Are Network will have Newman Catholic and Frederick from up in Frederick tomorrow at 1 p.m. So see if we can get you one more score here from our buddy Chad Holmes. Let's see what Chad's got. Wausau West is at River Falls tonight. And halftime, it's all River Falls, 35-7. I think Spash and West were winning get in, and neither of them are winning at halftime. 42-7 here at the break. We'll take another break for you, and then come back and maybe go through the volleyball brackets for you and some soccer ones as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
More than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production job at Wapaka Foundry. Make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At AutoSelect, you're good to go. Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes.
Welcome back to Wittenberg-Birnamwood High School for Week 9 of the high school football season. Glad you're joining us here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Just taking a look at some brackets for teams in our local area per se. Newman Catholic, a number 1 seed again in girls volleyball. Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran, the 2 seed in that region sectional. Northland Lutheran a 9, Port Edwards an 8. Those are all south. Those are all away from here. I guess probably pretty close to some of them here, but we won't worry about that. Other Division 5 brackets. Almond Bancroft a 3, Green Bay NUW Lutheran a 2, Central Wisconsin Christian a 1. And then Division 4 is where the meat of our teams are at. Three Lakes is a 1 seed, Wild Rose an 8, Coleman a 9, Iowa Scandinavia a 4, Shackton a 5, Obino Leona a 2 seed, Valley Christian out of Oshkosh a 1 seed, Sevastopol a 4, Lourdes Academy a 3, Montello a 2. Those ones are not near us. And then in the bottom of that bracket, I've talked about it a couple times. In Division 4, some local teams per se. Pacelli, a 3 seed, Blair Taylor, a 2. And then probably the toughest bracket in all of girls volleyball, at least in the lower divisions. McDonald Central a 1, Regis a 2, Edgar a 3, Columbus Catholic a 4. Who's a 5 in there? Cadott, Auburndale a 6. That's Division 4. Division 3 is where Amherst and Wittenberg-Birnamwood are. They are in with, let's see, Stratford a 2, Stanley Boyd a 1. And then Amherst, there we go. St. Mary Catholic a 1 seed, Wittenberg-Birnamwood a 5, Amherst a 4. So they will play each other next Thursday in a regional semifinal. So just a couple of minutes, about 3 minutes here before we start our second half. Once we get our second chunk of time rolling here, then we will get ready to go. 42-7 Amherst as we start our second half here in about 3 minutes or so. Kickoff will be here in just a little bit. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoffavor Realty.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Second half kickoff just moments away, and we remind you that tonight's broadcast is presented in part by Ski's Meat Market. They're your locally owned premier meat market, filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Amherst will start the second half receiving clock will run in the second half unless there's an injury, timeout, or a score by the Chargers. (42-7) Amherst, again scoring 34 points in the first quarter. They scored 3 or 4 touchdowns before the halfway point of the first quarter. As dominant of a first quarter as you can get, and Amherst took full advantage of it. Again, we appreciate you all tuning in here tonight.
The Falcons will be receiving to kick off this second half.
Yeah, push the record one. Perfect. All right. Barkey to kick it away, and it's a short one. Glodowski will take it at about the 13 or 14-yard line, waiting for blockers. Tries to get the edge. Nice tackle out there on the return. Amherst will start 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. The International Bank of Amherst invites you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst at the Four Corners stop on Main Street in Amherst since 1893. Nerdahl off the right side again, gets a block. Nerdahl breaks a tackle along the far sideline, cuts back in, gets one more block from Lusick, and he will take it to the house. 76 yards for Aiden Nerdahl. Aiden Nerdahl goes 76. And the Falcons score again, 48-7. A minute and 5 seconds into this second half. They scored 12 seconds into the game after a fumble on the kickoff. Aiden Nerdahl having another big night for the Falcons. Tyler Loken in to attempt the single point. PAT here for the Falcons. And the kick is up, and it is good. 10:55 to go here, third quarter. 49-7 Amherst. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Scores from the championship series, the league championship series tonight. The Seattle Mariners scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning and took down the Toronto Blue Jays 6-2 tonight. So they have a 3-2 lead heading back to Canada for Sunday. Shohei Ohtani started the scoring off for the Dodgers today on a home run, and they lead 3-0 to the Dodgers in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Los Angeles with runners at the corners and nobody out. Historic season for the Brewers, likely coming to an end. And Henio Suarez with the cherry on top for the Mariners, hitting a grand slam for the Seattle Mariners. 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Off the left side and taken down by Vaquera. Sanchez on the carry. 2nd down coming up. Adam Skibicki with First Weber, your trusted partner for buying or selling, offering expert guidance, personalized service, and proven results. Let's turn your real estate goals into reality. Contact Adam today. 49-7 Amherst. Off the right side and close to a first down. It's going to be third down and a yard coming up for Wittenberg-Birnamwood.
With a gain of about 2 on the play.
And last projection that we had, of course, before tonight, Andy Lavoie from Madison Edgewood has put together all the bracketology per se. As of yesterday morning or yesterday night, there's a first down for the Chargers. As of yesterday evening, Amherst was a 2 seed in with Grantsburg area, so he had Amherst as a 2B, Regional B. Wittenberg-Birnamwood before tonight was in that 5 slot, but again, that'll all be determined tomorrow. If this were to hold true, Wittenberg-Birnamwood would have to go to Brillion next Friday. But again, that'll all be figured out and determined and put on paper tomorrow or tonight and then released tomorrow for the football brackets. Pressure on, across the middle, tipped and incomplete. Second down coming up. In the new tier system, probably not to be argued with a whole bunch. But again, Wittenberg helps out a lot with the division or the conference that Wittenberg is in, and they had a win over Pondwell, I believe. Back to pass. Going to be caught and taken down near the 50-yard line. They'll give him the 47. Oliveira with the reception. The 7:15 to go here in the third quarter.
Third down and 7. Around their own 47-yard line.
Third and 7, 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. I appreciate you all tuning in, not just tonight, but all season long. Historic viewing numbers and the number of games on Zaleski Sports this fall. Pressure on to his right and bounced it in front of Yeager. And it's going to be fourth down coming up with 6:40 to go. Fourth down coming up here for the Chargers. 6:10 to go, third quarter. Back to pass, Davis. And has his man, Yeager, stays on his feet along the far sideline. Flag's going to come in on a hold or a block in the back, one or the other. If it's a hold, that's going to be pretty gosh darn close. If it's going to be a first down or not. If they have it at the 36, then it would be. Yep. Yeah, still going to be a first down. Penalty from the spot of the foul. They needed 7, or they needed 7. They got 7.5. 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. And it's been a beautiful night here from Wittenberg. And Davis up the middle, stays on his feet. Good run there near the 40-yard line.
Davis on the carry, gain of about 6 on the play.
4.5 to go here in the third quarter. See if we can get you some score update from Titan Stadium in Oshkosh, Oshkosh North, and Notre Dame. Check out all these games at ZaleskiSports.com. Davis back to pass again across the middle. Two receivers there, and it's going to fall incomplete. Barkey and Jaeger there. 3 Falcons were there. Kaukauna now up on Appleton North 14-7. What else we got? Spash and Marshfield tied at 23. Going to go down to the wire at Hiding Stadium in Marshfield. Third down here for Wittenberg-Birnamwood, 3:30 to go. Low snap, back to pass. To the near side, going to be caught by Jaeger. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Uses the speed. Jaeger's into the end zone for a touchdown. Caden Jaeger scores it for Wittenberg-Birnamwood. 3:24 to go here in the third quarter. That's 49-13. And Tyler Loken exiting for Amherst. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes this fall. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. That's 715-344-0701. Marking attempt to the PAT. It is up, and Xander's kick is good. 3:24 to go here in the third quarter. 49-14 Amherst. We'll step aside. Kickoff coming up. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Kickoff coming up here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood. The Chargers with the touchdown there. 49-14. Amherst still on top. Again, that tie game in Marshfield. Edgar up now 21-0 on Abbotsford. But again, from the calculations that we'd have, Spash needs a win to get in. Unity and Cadott, 8-6 Unity. Eau Claire North 21, Wisconsin Rapids 14. Rapids still looking for their first win of the year. We're taken down near the 35. They'll likely give them the 36 with 3:10 to go here in the third quarter. Another one to look at is Wapaka, and Xavier not playing for anything, but Wapaka has scored 30 unanswered. They lead Xavier 30-24. Everest with a big win over big lead over Memorial, 36-7. Pittsville is a win to get in. It's 20-14 Panthers over Pacelli. Getting close there. Lake Geneva Badger all over Union Grove, 44-7. Klodowski to Vaquera. Barkey on the tackle. Waiwega Fremont 20, Colby 14. Notre Dame up 17, 31-14 on Oshkosh North. And Stratford finishing up their conference championship with a 50-0 lead over Loyal Greenwood. Mutual Lavoisa Insurance celebrating 150 years. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutuallavoisa.com. Find agent near you. Under 2 minutes to go, third quarter, 49-14 Amherst. 2nd and 4. Nerdahl again off the left side. Tries to get the edge, and he does. Along the far sideline, Aiden cuts back in, taken down, and a late flag comes in to the 35-yard line. Hayden jogging off the field here after a tough run. Tony Vaquero will come back in. It's going to be a penalty on Wittenberg-Birnamwood. 15 yards from the end, or half a distance where the ball is.
Conduct against the Chargers. That'll be a Falcons first down.
First and 10 from the 10 here for Amherst. Just outside of the 10 with 10 seconds to go. Godowski back to pass, looking at the end zone. Vaquera, touchdown, Tony Vaquera. 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. On the slants. Tony came in for Aiden Nerdahl on that last play. It was a substitution, and Michael went right to him. That's 55-14. Amherst with 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. High snap. Good hold by Glodowski, and the PAT is good. 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 56-14 Amherst. You watch high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Welcome back to Wittenberg-Birnamwood. All Amherst here tonight as we round out the regular season here from Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Shohei Ohtani continues his dominant pitching against the Brewers. Jackson Churio doubled to lead off the top of the fourth inning. Brewers couldn't do anything with it. Yelich got Churio over to third base with one out. Contreras and Bowers both struck out to end the fourth inning. 3 runs on 6 hits for the Dodgers. No runs on a hit for the Brewers. They have fallen silent this week. Taken at the 11-yard line. And another flag comes in, but that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. We'll have that penalty call here before we take our break. Have it at the 25. Amherst marching down to the other end of the field as we await our white cap call. To be a hold on Wittenberg-Birnamwood. So they'll start at their own 15-yard line when we start our second half. Or excuse me, we start our fourth quarter. We go to the fourth. Amherst leads at 56-14. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
All right, welcome back to Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Second half, or excuse me, I don't know why I keep saying that. Fourth quarter about to get underway here in Wittenberg-Birnamwood. Again, both teams playoff bound next week. Opponents and location to be determined. Amherst likely getting a home playoff game next Friday, but again, stay tuned to WIAA.org. Heard Dan Ross and Jason Zaleski talk about it last week. If you go to WIAA.org, as Caden Yeager continues, and he is open grass in front of him. McCormick tried to chase him down, but he goes the distance. 86 yards for Caden Yeager for the third time. If you go to WIAA.com, that's the Washington High School Association, Interscholastic Activities Association. PAT is up and it is good. 11:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. 56-21 Amherst after the Caden Yeager 86-yard touchdown. And we'll keep it here. Get you some scores from around the network before we have the rest of our ball game here tonight. Again, one to keep an eye out, Spash and Marshfield. Edgar up 28-0. Marshfield leads Spash 29-23. Or excuse me, Marshfield leads Spash with 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter in Marshfield. Tigers trying to hold out the Panthers from the postseason. New Holstein 19, St. Mary Catholic 16, 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. New Holstein with the PAT 20-16 over the Zephyrs. Eau Claire North 27-14 over Wisconsin Rapids. Kaukauna 14-7 over Appleton East. See what Pack has got here. They're in a commercial break. Barkey boots it away. And it's going to go over the head of Glodowski and it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. Clock runs with 11:44 to go. Well, Pack is still leads Xavier 30-24 with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Falcons will use a timeout with 11.5 to go. Get their no Pack up there. DC Everest over Eau Claire Memorial in a big way. Pittsfield 20, Pacelli 14, 9.5 to go at Gerke in Stevens Point. Lake Geneva Badger all over Union Grove, 45-7, battle of unbeatens. Waiwega Fremont 22, Colby 14, and Notre Dame still holding down Oshkosh North 31-14, and Stratford ended their regular season with did they get a shutout? Let's see. 50-0 over Loyal Greenwood. Landon Austin in at quarterback and chucked it over his intended receiver's head by a mile.
Austin's pass incomplete.
It's going to be a second down coming up. $11 to go here in the fourth quarter. Amherst will finish up the regular season at 8-1 with that lone loss last week to Stratford. And 6-1 in the Central Wisconsin Large Conference this year. Landon Austin just able to hang on to it in the backfield. Wittenberg will fall and finish the regular season at 4-5 and 3-4 in the Central Wisconsin Conference. Third and long coming up here for Amherst. Austin on the swing route. The near side. I think Tyler Johnson may have been Tyler Johnson on the reception. Back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 10. And Amherst will punt it away with under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. Wait for that back judge, and they're going to take the delay of game here. March it back to the 15. Under 9 minutes to go, 56-21 Amherst. Again, we'll be down on the field with our Wapaka Foundry postgame show here at the end of this one. Yeah, I didn't know if they were going to pull a Bill Belichick or not and just keep getting penalized. And that was going to roll near midfield and fall at the 47-yard line. Patriots did that many years ago now, but they were up big, and Belichick just kept on getting penalized. And after a while, they called it a delay of game on him or unsportsmanlike, but either a false start or jump off sides. They just kept on getting penalized for it. But Amherst took the one delay of game and booted it away with 8 minutes to go here in the fourth. First and 10 at the 47. Late addition to the offense for the Chargers. Yeah, and whoever this guy was here in the slot, 17. 17 for Amherst was offsides. Levi Cullen went up to guard the slot receiver and was too far up the line. Off the left side and got tripped up First down Chargers near the 30-yard line. Give them the 32 with 6 minutes to go, 6.5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Run up the middle, a big block, and another touchdown for the Chargers. This time off the left side, Alberto Sanchez scores it. 6:14 to go, and this might null and void our post-game interview tonight. Rain falling here in Wittenberg. Yeah, it won't be around for too long. Another PAT is up, and it is good. 6:14 to go here in this one. It is 56-28. Amherst still on top. We'll take a quick break as we'll have the kickoff and be back. After this, you're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Not that sweet, trust me. 6:14 to go here in this one. Amherst leads at 56-28. It's just past 9 o'clock here in Wittenberg-Birnamwood. CMAV's Amelia Warren wrapping up our regular season here in 2025. Michael Gladusky will take it at the 10 and tries to get the edge. And he's just going to slide there at the 20 with 6 minutes remaining. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in this year on Zaleski Sports during the regular season. Our playoff schedule will be posted at ZaleskiSports.com after about Monday at noon. We'll have that for you, and then you can check that out and see where your team or what we're going to cover on Zaleski Sports next week. A lot of them probably going to be down on the field shooting highlights, as Zaleski Sports used to many years ago when we first started out. We're up close and personal, shooting highlights on the field. Landon Austin will take it off the left side, and he's going to be upended there. They're through 3 in Eau Claire. It's Eau Claire North 28 to Wisconsin Rapids 21. Wisconsin Rapids won in dramatic fashion last year to pick up their first win at home against Eau Claire Memorial. Last second touchdown. 5 minutes to go here. Again, we'll be on the field. Talk to head coach Mark Lusick. See if we can talk to Michael Gladusky as well, or somebody. We'll have a conversation down there. Get it wrapped up so they can make the trek home to Amherst. Off the right side. Carter Groshek on the carry.
They're down in 5 for Amherst.
They're in 5, 4.5 to go here in this one. Amherst scored 34 first quarter points. 3 touchdowns off of turnovers, including the first 2 plays of the game. Wittenberg-Birnamwood fumbled on the opening kickoff, tried in the reverse, then Aiden Nerdahl scored it, and it was caught. It's going to be a first down for Amherst, past the 30 to the 31, and the jubilation for the Amherst sidelines. First down Amherst with 3.5 to go. That should run things out here in Wittenberg-Birnamwood tonight. Head down to the field, talk to head coach Mark Lusick here in just a little bit. Trek down there before the hordes start to take put. Off the right side, and second down coming up. Groshek on the carry. 3 minutes to go here in this one. Head down there about a minute left or so. And a big bounce back win for Amherst after their loss last week to Stratford. Wittenberg will head into the playoffs with a couple of losses in a row to Marathon and now Amherst. Groshek this time again off the left side and almost pulled a Matthew Golden there, spun and got popped. But third down coming up with 2:20 to go here in this one.
Rushing, gain of about 4. Tackled by Olsen. Third down and 8 for the Falcons.
3rd and 8, 2 minutes to go. Waiting for that back judge, hand up. Austin will keep it himself up the middle. And he's going to be stopped there. 4th down and long. 4th down and medium coming up here for Amherst with 1:40 remaining. And Michael Gladowski will be back to punt it again. See if they do that delay a game and run this one out here with 90 seconds to go here in week 9 of the high school football season. $1:10 to go. They'll delay it here with 60 seconds left, and that should all but do it from Wittenberg-Birnamwood here tonight. Amherst 56, Wittenberg-Birnamwood 28. Falcons will improve to 8-1 on the year as they head into the postseason with a big-time win, the biggest differential in the game between these two teams in many moons. And Gladowski, see if they just delay it again and finish this one out. 30 seconds left. And Gladowski will punt it away. A high punt. Fall down there and take a Wittenberg roll all the way to the 44-yard line. That'll do it here. WIAA Foundry postgame show coming up next. Amherst 56, Wittenberg-Birnamwood 28. You've been watching high school football and Zaleski Sports Week 9 action presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
The mission at WIAA Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
WIAA has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and WIAA supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I'd like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up WIAA Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, WIAA is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
WIAA Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in WIAA, and I love that.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Wittenberg-Birnamwood Amherst finishes up the regular season with a dominating win here tonight over the Chargers. Coach, you mentioned in the huddle, first play of the game, fumble on the kickoff. One play later, Aiden scores. Just talk about starting off on a high note tonight.
Hey, we were prepared to play. I think the best thing I said in the huddle there, I don't know if we were the most focused we've been all year, but we were ready to go. And we came out, like I said, be physical was the biggest thing this year. We got out hit last week, and this week that was our goal. And like I said, opening kickoff, and I said in the locker room, I said, hey, let's first play, let's run a buck sweep, and let's run a PAT second play, and that's exactly what happened. So sometimes you're right. It's kind of nice to have. We got great players. They did a tremendous job tonight. We started fast. I think we put up 28 points in the first quarter. Defense played very well. They threw some long bombs. At number 11 is a heck of a player over there. But overall, I'm very proud of our guys. So now we're in the playoffs, and here we go.
You don't always want to look back, but a big bounce-back win after what happened last week. And you just mentioned it, postseason starts next week. Just talk about ending the season on a high note.
It's key. We got our teeth kicked in last week, and I'll say it. I'll be the first one to say it. So our goal was to play better. All right, don't lose that swagger. All right, we're still a confident team. End the game on a high note, and now we play in the playoffs here. And we punched our ticket. Now it's exciting. Now it's survive and advance now, and we should, I think, probably get a home game, and then we'll figure it out from there. But who knows with what's their names? So who knows?
Thanks, Coach. Thank you, Mark. We're bringing Michael Glodowski here in a moment. There he is over there. All right, well, we'll come up to Michael. We'll meet him halfway here, so he doesn't have to run so far. Our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game, Michael Glodowski. I just talked to Coach about it, ending the season on such a high note after what happened last week. Just talk about bouncing back and getting a win.
all losses suck, and it was a really tough fight. We just got out physical. So we knew coming into this game we just needed to really bring the energy and bring the physicality, and I feel like we did that. Obviously, the scoreboard reflects that, and so it's great to bounce back because obviously after a loss, everybody's down. Everybody's like, what's going to happen? But it's always like you just got to stay in yourself, believe in yourself, and so seeing this performance tonight, it's just, we're all about us, and we're just happy right now.
After the last number of years, the battles you guys have had against Wittenberg-Birnamwood, just talk about how nice this was to come here on the road and get a win against a good rival.
Yeah, last couple of years, it's like they've been a very tough team. And so it's always been that rivalry, and it's always been like that gritty fight. And so coming out and really just giving it our all, and then just playing beyond ourselves. Like we played very good, played very strong. And so, yeah, obviously against a rival, all tensions are high. Some crowd might be getting into it, and then there might be chippy. I know they had the unsportsmanlike, but it's always in a rival game. We just tell ourselves, stay within ourselves. Don't play to all that noise and all that after the whistle bull crap. So it's just great to finally get one on top of them.
And obviously, as Coach has alluded to a number of times, you guys have something special here with this group. And now being able to get into the postseason, you guys, how do you refocus your guys heading into the postseason next week?
Refocusing. Well, we always have our goals. Like it's always like we have our goals. It's like steps along the way. It's summer camp. It's non-conference. Then it's conference. Then it's obviously one of our goals is punch our tickets to the playoffs, and we had that pretty early. And so now just refocusing. It's like we're in the routine of we know what we need to do. We know what physical games feel like. Obviously, we lost to Stratford. We know what a great team feels like. And so we're just, we're focused. We're just in our routine, and we're just ready to go.
All right, I'll put you in the house, all right? I'll give you this.
Yeah.
Get you in the locker room so you don't miss the bus here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
My name is Michael Gladowski, and I'm in the house.